Dear learners, Ravana is an important and prominent character in the Hindu mythology. Ravana, the ten-headed king of Lanka, is often remembered as a villain of the Ramayana. But behind this fearsome image lies a wealth of wisdom and life philosophy. Today in this video, we will try to unfold that part of Ravana's life that no one knows about. So stay connected in this video till end and do not forget to subscribe. Ravana was Brahma's great grandson. Ravana's father was the famous rishi Vishvashrava, who himself was a son of Prajapati Pulasya, one of Brahma's 10 mind-born sons. Ravana was half Brahmin and half Daitya. Ravana was born with the name Dashagriva to a great sage Vishvashrava and Daitya princess Kaikasi, which made him partly Brahmin and partly Daitya. Ravana and Kuber were half-brothers. Kuber, the god of wealth, was the son of Rishi Vishvashrava and his first wife, Ilavida, while Ravana was the son from sage Vishvashrava's second wife, Kaikasi, making Ravana and Kuber half-brothers. Lanka was ruled by Kuber before Ravana. Before Ravana, Lanka was ruled by his elder brother Kuber, the god of wealth. Kuber had seized control of Lanka, a city built by Vishwakarma, and established his kingdom there. Ravana, however, fought with Kuber and took the kingdom from him. He was a great musician and a veena player. In many depictions of Ravan, he can be seen carrying a veena. It is believed that he had a keen interest in music and was a highly accomplished veena player. He also narrated very first ragas and composed Shiv Tandav, the most valuable work on praise of Lord Shiva. He got the name Ravana later in life, and that too from Shiva. Ravana is considered as the biggest devotee and admirer of Lord Shiva. Ravana once wanted Shiva to relocate from Kailash to Lanka, and to make this possible, he tried to lift the Kailash mountain. But Lord Shiva put down his foot onto the mountain, thus crushing Ravana's finger with his one toe. Ravana let out a huge roar of pain, but at the same time, he was so smitten by Shiva's power and performed the Shiva Tandav Stotram. It is believed that the Ravana plucked out nerves from his own hand to provide accompanying music. Lord Shiva, thus impressed, named him Ravana, which means the one who roars loud. Ravana was a great king. Contrary to the belief, Ravana was not a cruel ruler. Although he took Sri Lanka by force from his stepbrother Kuber, but he proved to be the most influential Sri Lankan king ever. His reign over Sri Lanka is recorded as the most prosperous era of Lanka. As he lay dying, Ravana imparted valuable knowledge to Lakshman. Since Ravana was one of the most learned scholars to have ever lived, Ram asked his brother Lakshman to sit beside the dying demon king and learn from him important lessons in statecraft and diplomacy. On his deathbed, Ravana taught politics lessons to Lakshman and shared experience from his own life. Ravana and his brother Kumbhakarna were actually avatars of Vishnu's gatekeepers. Ravana and his brother Kumbhakarna were actually Jaya and Vijaya, the gatekeepers of Vishnu, which made them a little arrogant. One day, when the four Kumars, who were mind-born sons of Brahma, showed up at the gates of Vaikuntha, that is Vishnu's abode, but Jaya and Vijaya mistook them for naked children. This enraged the sages so much, and they cursed Jaya and Vijaya, saying that they would be parted from their lord. When they asked for forgiveness, the sages said that they could either spend 7 lifetimes on earth as Vishnu's avatars allies or 3 lifetimes as their enemies. They naturally chose the latter. In one of those 3 lifetimes, Jaya and Vijaya were born as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Ravana was defeated by Bali and was assaulted and imprisoned in his armpit for 6 months. One day, when Bali was worshipping God's son as usual, Ravana, proud of his powers, challenges Bali. Bali initially pays no heed, but after getting irritated, grabs Ravana's, tucks Ravana's head under his armpit, and flies like that. He releases Ravana only after 6 months, having taught him a lesson. He was a great scholar. Ravana's 10 heads is a symbol of his godlike proficiency in the 4 Vedas and 6 Shastras. He also possessed the highest degree of knowledge in astronomy and is even said to control the planetary movements. He knew 64 different kinds of art and was a master of Tantra Vidya and created an optical illusion of thoughts while fighting his enemies. He wrote Ravan Sahita, a famous book which is an excellent compilation of his scholarly works. Ravana performed a yajna for Ram. Ravana performed the commencement puja for the Setu built by Ram and his army of monkeys and also blessed him as he was the only nearby most learned Pandit available. As per Sri Lankan text, Ravana suggested auspicious time to Ram to begin the battle and blessed him Vijayi Bhav. He was a great Ayurvedacharya. Ravana was a Vaidya Shiromani. He wrote valuable books like Nadi Pariksha, that is detailing of pulse examination, Arkashastra, that is usage, dosage, cures of every herb for complex diseases, Ark Pariksha, that is study of plant extracts, Kumara Tantraya, that is study of gynecology and pediatric medicine. Ravana was the founder of Siddhuram, medicine that cured wounds instantly. Ravana was well aware of his impending doom. Most powerful asuras knew that they were sent to earth to perform a particular role. Ravana knew that it was his fate to die by the hands of an avatar of Vishnu, something that would help him attain moksha and give up his demon form. Ravana's vast empire. Ravana's empire was not restricted to Sri Lanka alone. It was spread over Bali Dweepa, that is Bali, and Maladweepa, that is Malaysia, and six more islands. I hope you liked the video. For more informational content, do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.